Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's topic is one of those topics that I've always wondered about. Why guys have problem with their friends, going out with their siblings. So today, one of the guys is explaining. This is squash.
One of the
Let's hear
worst
from
things
him.
you can do to your friend universally is to hook up with their sibling. And I feel very strongly about this because I have a younger sister. And let me tell you, that is completely off limits. Do not look, do not flirt, don't even think about it, right? But I found out that one of my friends did not agree with this in possibly the worst way imaginable. See, growing up, I had two childhood best friends, Marcus and Jackson. Now, Marcus, he was the blonde golden boy from the Hollywood Hills, went to Stanford, had everything going for him, super rich family. The one thing he didn't have going for him, though, was how smoking hot his sister was. I'm not joking. I'm talking Sydney Sweeney before Sydney Sweeney existed, right? And she was about 6 years older than all of us, right? So when we had sophomore year of high school, we all realized that Marcus had the hottest sister in the entire world. But of course, everybody knew that that was off limits, except for one guy, Jackson. Now see, Jackson had been my boy for life, right? But I'm gonna keep it real with you. He was an absolute menace. Hell, if I left him alone with my grandma for 10 minutes, he would make a fucking move, right? But even Jackson knew Marcus's sister was off limits. Or at least that's what we thought. See, after high school, Marcus and I both left for college, and Jackson stayed in Los Angeles, living at home. And one key point to note here is that Marcus's older sister, Bailey, was also living in Los Angeles at this time because she was older than us. She had graduated college by the time we got into school. So she was back living in Marcus's parents' house, right? But during our freshman year, as best friends do, we tried our hardest to stay in touch. I mean, this is our first time being apart from each other since before childbirth. Right? So we downloaded this app called Whip, this like social media app to update your friends on what you're doing. I'm posting shit in Oregon, Marcus is posting shit in Stanford, Jackson's posting shit in LA. We're all getting a little taste of each other's lives. It was actually wonderful, right? And so I wasn't surprised at all when one afternoon I go on Whip and I see that Jackson has posted a selfie with a blonde girl at the beach. Didn't think much of it. It's just Jackson doing Jackson things, right? But this was the first sign that something was up. Because you couldn't really see this girl's face in the photo, right? It was just her hair blowing in the wind, her shoulder, and the ocean behind her. And when we asked Jackson who this was, he would not give us a clear answer. Oh, just some girl from Hinge. We met at the bar. Da 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 da. He wouldn't send on his Instagram, nothing, right? But when we got back from college for that first summer break of freshman year, we figured out just who was in that photo. But see, I'll tell you, there was nothing more electric than that first summer back from college because everyone from high school is back in town. So when Marcus, Jackson, and I link up for the first time, the energy is electric. The three amigos are back together. And then Marcus drops a bomb on us. He's gonna be throwing a rager at his house on Saturday night. So of course we're fucking amped. But this is the night where everything unraveled. See, Saturday night rolled around, and this party was fucking electric. I'm talking classic Los Angeles house party. People are swinging from the goddamn chandeliers. My whole entire high school class is there. Even Bailey, Marcus's older sister, had brought some of her friends. I mean, this is a dream party to come home to. But it was not for Marcus. See, because halfway through the night, I'm sweet talking my high school ex trying to make something happen, and I look across the room to the dance floor, and I see something I did not expect. I see Jackson and Bailey holding hands, dancing, spinning each other around, right? And initially I just think, oh, it's friendly, right? We grew up with Bailey. We have known her since we were children. But then I notice something that you don't do when you're dancing with your friend. I see a hand go to the hip of Bailey. All of a sudden, I'm getting a little suspicious. Why are they so close, right? But I push it off, right? Jackson has been in LA. Maybe they've hung out a little bit. Maybe they've seen each other out. It's just friendly, right? All good. I go back to talking to my ex. I should have got up right there and separated those two motherfuckers. But see, the rest of the evening went smoothly. By the end of the night, it is just me, Jackson, and Marcus sitting in his game room, smoking a joint, reminiscing on the good old days, right? I've never been happier to be with my two friends in my entire life. Eventually, we turn off the lights and we all go to bed. Or at least I thought all of us went to sleep. See, because I wake up at about 2:30 a.m., mouth dry, crust in my eyes, in desperate need of a glass of water, right? So I sit up, I get my bearings, and I notice something's missing from the room. Jackson is no longer where he fell asleep, right? But I don't even think about it. He's probably in the bathroom getting water, whatever. As I step up to exit the room, I knock something over, and I wake up Marcus. He goes, oh, hey, well, good morning, bro. What's up? What's up? He looks over, he goes, where's Jackson? I go, I don't know, bathroom or something. I'm going to get some water, right? So I open the door of the game room and I head out into the house. And immediately, I hear something that I should not be hearing. Something rhythmic. I hear a headboard banging against a wall and a woman. Oh. What But before I can even turn around to make sure that Marcus is still in bed because he doesn't need to hear this, he is standing right behind me. And I make a joke. I'm like, God damn, bro, your parents are getting busy, bro. He's like, my parents are out of town. So we look at each other. We look back up at the wall where the sound is coming from, and we both come to the same realization at the same time. Jackson is still in this house, but he is not where we left him when we all went to bed. About a month ago, he had posted a photo with a blonde girl, the same exact hair color as Marcus' older sister, Bailey. Last night, they were dancing, getting a little bit touchy. Jackson is upstairs, hooking up with Marcus's older sister, Bailey, who our entire life was off limits. If there was one thing that Marcus would tell you, it is that you are not allowed to hook up with his sister. And it was happening, and we could hear every fucking pump. Marcus's face drops, right? Because what do you do in this situation? Do you go kick the goddamn door down? The last thing you want to do is walk in on your sister having sex with your best friend. Do you call him? Do you just go back to bed? I mean, there's truly no option here where you can win. So Marcus just turns around and he gets right back into his bed and closes his eyes. I know damn well that dude couldn't fall asleep, but he was trying his hardest to drown out the noise. When about 6 a.m. rolls around and Jackson has the balls to try and sneak back into bed, Marcus is wide awake. He kicks that motherfucker out of his house. Jackson's trying to say, it was just one drunk night, da-da-da-da-da. We saw the fucking post of you at the beach, dude. Right? It comes out later. The whole time that Marcus and I had been at college, the second that we left for school, Jackson had made a move on Bailey. And it had landed. I guess she was interested. They had been hooking up consistently since we left for college. No one thought it would be a good idea to tell Marcus this. And it ruined a friendship. Because I do believe there's an outcome where Jackson communicates this to Marcus and he gives him the green light, especially if Bailey is interested. Right? But no such communication was had. So Marcus, for the next month, is spiraling. Because he can't even trust his own goddamn sister anymore. And his best friend since childhood, they're not talking. So I'm with this dude, right? I'm doing my best to keep him focused on his life. I'm trying to enjoy summer with him, right? We're using Whip every day to work out, eat healthy, go on runs, read. Like, I'm doing everything I possibly can to bring this guy back to life. And after time, it worked. But Jackson and Marcus never recovered from this, and me and Jackson's relationship has never been the same. Because you cannot do this to your fucking boy. As I said, this is truly the worst thing you can do to one of your friends. One of the
So I have a theory. Could it be that the reason why guys don't like this is because they know what they do to girls? Because they know what they do to other girls. So they can't imagine or fathom that same thing being done to their own sisters and, mind you, by their own friends. So they can't fathom it because they know themselves, they know the friends they keep, they know what they've been doing. So could that be the reason why? Let me even check the comments and see what people are saying. People says, I have a crush on your sister's brother. Uh, People are, for a man, you explain this exceptionally well. Dating my best friend's sister, he's hyped. Ooh. See, I think some people don't have issue with this, and especially if they know that their friend is a good person and the friend will take care of their sister. That's why when they're happy. So they know. Guys, they know this. They know it. They know it. See, you when you realized Marcus was standing behind. I, guys, I've not even seen what thought I would see. Yeah, the guy knows how to tell story actually. Say first man that can give us the full details. Guys, but let me know your thought. If you're a guy watching this, why do you people find it offensive for your friends to date your sisters or even marry them? Why? Let us know in the comment section.